right, we're live. Episode 18, DadBodsSportsTalk. Welcome. Come on in. Follow us on Twitch. We're live on twitch.tv/DadBodsSportsTalk. If you're watching this on YouTube, you're a day late and $1 short. You want to be live on Twitch. Follow our Instagram, DadBodsSportsTalk. Follow our Twitter, DadBodsSportsTalk. Subscribe to the YouTube, even though you're going to be late. We have probably a shorter cast tonight. I think a couple of us are sick. You can probably hear it in my voice.
I'm feeling great.
But we are troopers, right?
Yeah, it's probably honestly it was probably my fault.
Michael Jordan played game 7 or something with the flu.
And, game. And he's probably faking it.
And I'm Michael Jordan. So
you're the GOAT.
I'm Jake. I'm here again. Am I doing a New Year's resolution?
Yeah, that's how we'll introduce ourselves to this episode.
Happy New Year's. We're going to try not to cough into the mic too much today. But
sorry. New Year's resolution from each of us.
From each of us, about us or about you?
Ooh, that could be
We
wild.
can do one of each. One for yourself, one for someone else on the pod.
Ooh, I don't like that.
I think
you should just do your
I don't know. Like I feel like a New Year's resolution for me is pretty standard. Like try to like eat healthy and go to the gym and like.
Oh, that's no fun.
See how it goes, but
that's no fun.
But then you're gonna lose the dad bod.
Yeah, but I'm not. I've had that New Year's resolution for 5 years, and I've gained pounds every year.
Yeah, but you got the ship coming up, so it's like you got
the ship is in less than 1 week, like
5 days,
20 years. We'll lose 20 pounds in 6 days.
Maybe.
That'd be
fast.
What do you got going on, Dad?
Hey guys, Zyke Man, Darren, checking in Tuesday night. Today's Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I forgot that today was Tuesday.
We're live every Tuesday, Friday.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Except last week.
New Year's resolution. Just take these cryptos to the moon.
We're mooning.
And make more in crypto than I make from my job.
And then retire.
Oh.
That's not enough to retire.
The 4-hour work week. You should read that book.
Yeah, I'm into that stuff. Resolution for someone else. Resolution for DJB. 2018.
Boom,
2018 is my year.
Hot take prediction right here.
Ooh.
What do we
survive the holy ship.
That is, we all,
survive the ship.
We all, yeah.
Just survive 18. Just survive 2018 without going to the nurse and her saying, get your shit together.
How many days are you going for?
10 days.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
Just jump off the ship and just call it.
You had a good stay away from the railings or whatever.
Yeah.
Are you guys really going to Colombia? Was that a real thing?
No.
We're going to Nassau, Bahamas.
That's cool.
Polly Jack, question. All right. What crypto do you invest in? I got some Smart Cash, some Verge, just the standard ones, some Ethereum, some Litecoin, a little bit of Bitcoin, some Tron.
All right, Dan. Thanks, dude.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, we're generally a sports podcast, so we try to keep all the questions to sports related. But we do get into cryptocurrency a little bit, but we could talk about that for hours. And
the psyche man
there's a million other podcasts.
Going wild.
I'm back again.
Always.
What's your name?
I feel like shit, but I'm here. Dalton, back for some more New Year's sports.
New Year's sports resolution. Like, what happened on New Year's?
I have byebyebaker.
BodCast.
Humble yourself.
Yeah.
Humble yourself.
What's your New Year's resolution, Dalton?
To
shave the head. Just do it. Let it go.
I'm actually really fighting that. I've been thinking about it, but I just can't. My New Year's resolution probably would be to
have more sex.
No.
No, because that means that go ahead.
To move out of my house.
He lives with mommy and daddy.
I love it though.
That's a good one. That's a good one. You should do that one.
That's that's plausible.
It
might be. I might want to live there. What if I want to live there forever?
Then you're probably a loser.
Then you're probably
Brian. A loser is a loser.
And you're probably Brian Bierbauer.
I saw a Fab Five guy inside Massimo's tonight. I was so triggered.
Go. Let's see what you got.
Mine is New Year's resolution: no soda.
Ooh. As I drink a Sprite.
That's probably really hard for you.
No, like I think the hard part is gonna be when we go out drinking. It's gonna have to be like vodka soda, vodka tonic.
Well,
Isn't that
No,
what
I
you drink
do.
anyways?
Yeah.
No, I drink that anyways. But like here we do like vodka Sprites or like whiskey Coke. That's gotta be
I like vodka Sprites.
Get some LaCroix, man. That's
LaCroix.
just-
Oh, I like LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Don,
Alright.
you should watch this video called LaCroix Boy. You'd like that. You'd be really
You
into
love the
that.
LaCroix boy.
Nah, Darius would probably be a better LaCroix boy than
All right,
Dalton.
let's talk about sports because that's what we are. We are the DadBods Sports Talk, and there was a lot of shit that happened though. We had our last cast on Saturday, and we had some predictions about NFL Sunday. We had a bunch of shit going on. There was some big college games on Monday, New Year's Day. So what I want, and they also have, it's called Black Monday, where all the NFL head coaches get fired. So let's jump into some NFL head coach talk.
Oh, all right.
First, like my first thing, I mean, there's so many coaches that I could talk about right here. I just wrote them all down.
I feel like half the league got fired today.
Well, either they got fired or something, or they retired or something happened to them, or they're gonna get hired.
Yeah.
Like it's a big thing. So the Bruce Arians retirement speech. Did you guys see that?
No,
No, but I heard he was like emotional.
Yeah.
he's a pretty emotional guy.
Yeah, super
Yeah.
emotional.
Did you see that one?
I didn't see it now.
Okay. Well,
Why did he retire?
I
think
couldn't
he just,
tell if that
like-
was that like him
like
retiring
forced
or,
or no? I think. you
or
know,
was that were they telling him to
he
step
was like all
down?
emotional and he was like, I didn't want to tell you guys until tomorrow, but this was my last game. You guys played. I've never seen a team play as hard as you guys had in the last month. Like, and he was crying and he's like, this is my last game. And then,
Wow.
that was like, wow.
I like Bruce Arians.
He's had a lot of health issues.
But
Yeah.
was it you think it was him
He's
just
bald, you should go bald
retiring
like him.
or was it like kind of all right, you need to we're not going to fire you, you need to retire. You're
No,
all-
No.
He's not that kind of guy. I don't think
No.
he would. If he got fired, he'd be like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna go coach somewhere else. I don't think he's.
I think he has like a lot of health issues, and then I think he said something about like his son is 40 years old, and he's like, I didn't even realize all this time went by, and like he hasn't spent any time with his family really,
Well, that's coaching.
and he's like dying. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, he's that sick?
He's had some pretty serious health issues.
He's been rushed out of their practices.
Really?
Yeah,
Heart attack or something.
yeah. So
Jeez.
it's just
Well, I mean, it's sad or whatever, but at least he's getting out and he's not dead on the field, you know? Like,
Yeah.
he's like, he did good. People respect him, you know?
Him and Carson going out together?
That's probably what happened.
It's
Yeah.
probably time.
Carson
like,
Palmer retiring too. That's a kind of big news too. He's like, what, 16-year career or something?
Yeah.
I mean, as soon as Arians was probably like, I'm done, Palmer's like, that's it. Because who they? I mean, he doesn't want
Palmer's
to
like
go
40
through that
years
again.
old.
Mm.
Would
He's
you
up
say
there.
that he's the best USC quarterback?
I
that
was
ever
just
came
gonna
out
say
of
that.
USC?
Yes.
Probably.
Oh, best ever.
Ever?
Who else came out of USC?
The lefty that played on the Raiders. I don't know his name. There's like a 30 for 30 about him. He was good. But he only had a short career, right?
Yeah, his dad fucked him up.
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Maravich. It's. I can't think his name. Yeah, but it was his dad. Like he talk about daddy up. He like It was like LeVar Ball before LeVar Ball. There was just no social media. Okay, so speaking of coaches getting fired, is hot take. My hot take: Harbaugh will be a head coach in the NFL next year.
False.
For who?
The Indianapolis Colts
False. I don't think so. What makes you think that?
or the Bears. He played for both teams in the NFL, and I don't think he ever. Once he went to the NFL in the first place, he doesn't. I don't think he likes dealing with like. He left Stanford because he didn't want to deal with the boosters and like recruiting and do all that. He loved being in the 49ers, and then he just bumped heads with like the general manager and upper management. I don't think he likes dealing with all the requirements of college football. You can't do this, you can't do that. You can only make so many phone calls. I think he just wants to coach. And if the Indianapolis Colts or the Chicago Bears just go, here's $10 million a year to coach, and you can have say in some player personnel, I think he'll do it in a heartbeat.
How does that work? Like when they have like, because these guys sign like long-term deals, don't they? Like
Who?
Like,
Like
Jim
at
Harbaugh,
colleges?
like, he's like 10-year fucking deal for
Yeah, they
whatever.
gotta-
And then they just go, oh, never mind, I got a better offer.
No,
they
they
gotta,
gotta-
how do they get out of that?
They
They
gotta
have to
get
buy it
the
out.
team who's hiring them has to buy them out of their contract.
That happens every time though?
Yeah.
There's so much. It's insane. There was I can't remember the exact number, but they were talking about how much money was going around in college football just from coaches getting bought out of
It's
contracts.
like laundering money or something.
It's
And
like
the players-
$469 million.
and the players don't get paid or anything, but there's just all this money going. Just people,
For coaches.
schools are buying coaches out of contracts, millions of dollars.
Just
but
because they
can't-
don't want to, just because they want to try it better or something else.
Yeah,
but they
speaking
can't.
of, this is just how crazy it is. Charlie Weiss, who's been a college football coach everywhere. He's being still paid by like 3 different. He's being paid by Kansas. He's
my
being paid by Notre Dame, and he's being paid by the team who he was offensive coordinator for.
What
Florida.
are we doing in here? Why are we coaching football? College
he's
football.
making-
What are we
he's-
doing?
He's
Yeah, if
making.
you can make it to the NFL and do like decent, and then you can go back. You can go back and forth from NFL to college and just like make money.
Well, they're talking
Boom,
about
boom, 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 boom.
like Chip Kelly. He's made like $100 million coaching. He's still being paid by the Eagles, the 49ers, and now he's going to be being paid by UCLA. He's making like $15 million a year.
Is UCLA going to be good next year?
I don't think well, what's good? What
Like
like
the Pac-12 sucks. Like,
8 wins, 9
found out the
wins.
Pac-12 sucks. I mean, we already knew the Pac-12 sucks. But
like bowl game? I think they'll make a bowl game.
Is
Sometimes they'll end
Chip
with-
Kelly going to put all these guys on the TB12 diet?
Yes.
And then is he going to give
Oh,
them
I remember that.
It's
That was
gonna
such-
be-
that was such a huge thing.
Is
like,
Chip Kelly the ultimate daddy up coach
It's
of all
gonna
time?
be.
Nobody likes that shit.
It's gonna be Oregon 2.0 just on the West Coast. He's just gonna start getting all this.
Wait, Oregon's not on the West Coast?
like California. Sorry, not West Coast. Obviously not West Coast, but like Southern California, Oregon 2.0 instead of Eugene.
and he's going to get all the
It's
guys
going to LA.
from Long Beach.
He's
Yeah,
gonna
all these guys
And
are
they're
gonna
gonna
stop
be
going
good.
to Oregon.
all
and
those
they're gonna
Long
go
Beach
to,
Poly guys are
Are
just
going
doing
back to UCLA now. Not USC, not Oregon,
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
UCLA.
They're going all to UCLA.
It's happening.
Yeah.
All right. So you said Jim Harbaugh is going to be a coach next year. Hot take.
a coach in the NFL.
Here's
It's my hot
some.
take.
I have some free agent coaches, right? That like everyone's looking at because they know that. So we know that John Fox is dead. Jim Caldwell's dead. Jack Pagano's
We
dead.
should have put a
all their names
just
up
like
here.
little
Hugh
pictures.
Jackson is alive.
Shockingly.
Yes, I don't know how that is happening.
Shockingly.
He's the coach of the Browns. Vance
I mean,
Vance Joseph is alive.
Yeah.
Denver Broncos coach. Marvin Lewis is alive.
How?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
2-year extension.
Yes, he is.
He signed
Remember
a
last week?
2-year extension.
I was like, Marvin Lewis is
Dead.
fired 100%.
Yeah, dead.
and I said, no, he's not. He didn't get fired yet.
They'll
Marvin-
never fire that guy.
Marvin Lewis is alive.
Not only is he alive, he's got an extension.
know
of
who
2
did
years.
You know
that?
who else is alive? Jason Garrett.
Yeah, he's going to be alive forever.
Why?
Because Jerry Jones is his daddy.
Yeah, no, I don't know if he's alive, but they said Jerry Jones said like we have confidence in. There's no like.
Yeah, it was
contract.
It was just a messed up season for them this year. Like with,
'Cause Dak
with
has
Zeke
sucked.
Elliott and stuff. Well, I don't think he sucks, but he's not good when Ezekiel Elliott's not playing.
You guys are missing the biggest thing for them. Sean Lee was out too many games. He's their whole defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So he's still alive though. So
Yeah, he's
So-
good.
So
He'll
we,
be good for a
we
while.
said all the dead guys, and now we have some replacement zombie guys.
Jack Del Rio dead.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
Jack.
Del Rio. So we already know who's going to the Raiders, basically.
John Gruden.
100%.
John Gruden, yeah.
John Gruden, and they're offering him. I heard
100%. That's
I
done
heard
deal.
that they're offering him a stake in the team.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ownership.
Even if
Yeah,
it's
ownership.
point- even
Are
if
you
it's point-
serious?
Even if it's
Yeah.
0.5%, it's worth like $10 million.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's his. It's a part of his contract. Part
Is he gonna go to the
ownership.
Raiders? Yes.
Insane,
Yeah.
like insanely. I think he's getting a $10 million contract
He's
a year
gonna
or two.
fucking love it
Double what Jack Del Rio is wearing, and he's getting ownership in the team.
because the Raiders aren't that bad. Like
No, they could be really good.
And his quote was,
Jack Del Rio does some stupid shit sometimes.
Well, and Jack Del Rio is a defensive coach. Like I think with that young, like I think Derek Carr is great, and they have some great weapons. I think they just need an offensive-minded coach in there, and they'll just dial.
Who's
it in.
going to coach the Raiders?
John Gruden.
Oh, no.
but
Hungry.
his
no.
quote today
Why
was,
say, oh no.
I don't know. I just think Tony Romo would be a great coach for them for some reason.
oh
Oh,
god,
no, Tony Romo's not on the radar, dude.
He'll
The
go.
coach is-
He'll
Hot take. Tony Romo's going to coach an NFL team next year.
Gruden was like, his quote today. They're like, so what do you think about the opening for the Raiders job? He's like, well, I hope I'm a candidate.
He's such a troll.
yeah,
He does shit like that.
He's funny.
I just like I love these all these years. People are like, he's gonna be a college coach. He's gonna be a college coach. He's gonna. Blah, 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 blah. It's like,
And he just loves his Monday Night Football job.
yeah, he loves his Monday Night Football job,
Wait,
and I
is-
think it's gonna take like the perfect scenario. I think he liked coaching for the Raiders. He didn't want to go go back and work for Al Davis. He's like, okay, I'll go back and work for Chucky.
This Mark Davis guy is just wow. This guy.
Wow.
Is he not? I mean,
I don't understand. Is he a real person?
No, it's Chucky.
Does he is like if I went up to him in the booth or the suite or whatever,
Is he
and I
there?
just poked him in the face, would he be?
He'd probably laugh. He'd probably laugh
Would
at
he
you.
know what's going on?
Or
No.
he'd probably just kill you.
He'd probably do some wild
The
things.
only way you'd be able to know if he's alive is you go up to
I
him.
want to
You go up to him with a pair of scissors,
like a cotton candy or something. He'll probably love that.
like a little vanilla ice cream cone.
Yeah, here you go, bud. Hey, you want John Gruden as your coach? Here you go, man.
So is Gruden going to still do his little QB camp? Is
I
he gonna
think
still
that's
do
dead.
that?
Everything's
No.
got to be dead, right?
Did you see the Sims?
That'd
it was
be cool
like a
if he did.
Sims
He'd know everyone else's
Instagram.
shit.
It was not Charles Sims. The Sims for the Buccaneers. He was the quarterback.
No, for the quarterback.
Yeah.
No, Charles Sims is their running back.
Yeah.
He went to
No,
West Virginia.
this is when John Gruden was coaching him.
It was like David Sims.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
I
think it is.
What's his? Okay, so
So
what's
the Sims guy, so John Gruden's coach, and he goes up to him, and they're in the huddle, and he gives them the play. And he's like, all right, spider 2, banana, wide right, left 2, XY 2 3 8 5 or something.
Yeah.
And then he walks away, and then Sims is like supposed to say it back to the offensive line, and he's like, spider 2Y, banana, XY. He's like, no, God damn it, no. And then he goes up, and he's like, all right, next play. He's like, spider 5Y, like, and then he just he's like trolling him. He's like trying to make it the most complicated thing ever, and the Sims guy can't
do it?
can't remember and give it back to the offensive line. And it's the funniest thing ever.
We're
But it's
gonna
like
post that
serious.
clip because I have no idea what you're talking about.
Hilarious.
The best.
So sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. But you know how last week we were talking about they like on the Dan Patrick show they name these bowl games, and he's like, I have to tell you if it's real or fake. So they do the same thing during the NFL season
Which if the play is
on
real,
Tuesday.
Yeah, with the plays.
And he's like, okay, is this a real play? And they'll be like, banana hook left with a DC right, blah blah blah, and Dan Patrick will be like, yeah, that's a play. And they're like, ooh, no, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. That's what John Gruden was pretty much doing to his starting quarterback just to fuck with him. So that was funny. I mean, like I said, John Gruden's a troll, but they have so here's a couple more guys that are probably looking at like head
Jobs.
coach vacancies. Josh McDaniels, you always hear his name every time. All the Patriots guys.
he already had a job though.
He was a Denver guy, right?
He was the head coach with Tim Tebow as his quarterback.
Tom Brady's probably like,
Oh,
take this guy out of here. Get
We
him out.
forgot our favorite guy that's already been fired, dead.
Ben McAdoo.
McAdoo.
Ben Slickback hair.
That guy's
McAdoo.
never going to be a coach.
He's a
again.
candidate.
Will he ever be revived?
He's
No.
going to be a college coach.
No,
He'll be a coordinator.
Yeah, he'll be an offense coordinator.
All right, here's what I also got. I got Matt Patricia.
He's hot.
Okay, so I was reading his story. How
He's so hot.
he's
Rocket scientist.
He's literally a rocket scientist.
Yeah.
So they're just taking just because the Patriots are so good, they're just taking all their coaches away.
So he took a.
He's like he played like Division III at
Yeah,
like
he-
New York
Polytechnic
Polytechnic Institute of
Yeah,
Technology.
yeah, something like that.
That's a lot of
Something
technology.
insane.
He's a
This guy's a rocket scientist.
literally, and so he was working at some like place like 40 miles from where he grew up, engineering stuff, and he's like, I don't want to be a 9-to-5er in the cubicle life. So then he took a coaching job for like $10,000 at some like Amherst. I think it was UNC Amherst or something like that. And then went back to I think Syracuse and was the graduate assistant. And then he applied for the Patriots job, like to just the lowest on the totem
That's a
pole.
joke.
Yeah, like the lowest on the totem pole. And I guess Bill Belichick absolutely just ruined him in the interview. And then he
passed.
the next day. He's like, you got the job.
But he passed with flying colors.
It's good. That's kind of like Eric Spoelstra. He's like just like some
Ultimate
little like
gym rat
just
guy.
like some little like watch the videos in the back
No,
room.
who's the he coaches for the Clippers. He's assistant coach Frank. He literally was like a video coordinator.
I
yeah,
know
that was
that.
Eric Spoelstra. Same thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
like
watching the videos in the
nobody.
back, trying to get noticed by Pat Riley. Hey man, I'm watching the video right here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Look, I'm putting in work over here. I'm watching
He
the
was
video.
probably such a tryhard.
I feel like Jason Garrett was the same guy. Probably.
This Patricia guy says he gets, if he's lucky, 4 hours of sleep a night.
There's no way, dude. But then again, like
He's got a nice little look too. He's like a thick guy, but he's got a nice beard.
He's a
nice
troll,
backwards
too.
hat.
And he's got the pencil that it sits there.
always
It's like
perfect
not
sitting there.
it's not sharp. It's literally like
That's
and
part
it-
of the style.
And it's the number 2 yellow pencil, just
Classic-
classic
basic.
SAT.
He's
Please
got the
bubble
modern
your name.
beard and the classic pencil.
Yeah.
That's
he
the
also
look.
trolled Goodell.
Everyone, he went with his
Every
Rudolph the
Patriots,
Red-Nosed
yeah.
Reindeer
Yeah.
Goodell shirt.
Oh, he won that one?
Yeah, he's a big
from the
players.
Barstool.
Yeah.
Players love him.
All right, so that's pretty much. I mean, we don't. Where would he go, and where would Josh McDaniels go?
What do they give me that?
I feel like this
Josh
Matt Patricia guy
McDaniel-
might be a good guy for Chicago.
He'd be probably perfect for him.
Yeah, their defense is good.
Yeah.
We have a young quarterback in there. They're probably going to want an offensive
They're
guy.
probably going to want to sign Tony Romo. That's probably what they
Maybe.
want.
If you say Tony Romo one more
Josh
time.
McDaniels. Maybe he could be Chicago if they want the young. The
I can't
I
see-
just hope Tony Romo gets signed and you just have to eat my dick.
Okay.
Whoa.
I just
My hot take was that Garrett was going to get fired and they were going to hire Tony Romo. I could see that, but he's not getting
Garrett
fired.
is never
The
getting
hottest
fired.
take is that Dak Prescott gets cut, and then they bring Tony Romo.
They
That's good.
trade for Eli.
Yeah.
I can't believe that.
You're awake? What's
Yeah.
going on?
I can't believe that this
Sounds like me.
Garrett
man.
thing. This whole Cowboy turmoil is insane with Dez and pay cut and how is Jason Garrett not fired? Jerry Jones is all win at all costs. I feel
Jason Garrett is his like little
yeah,
boy.
but
It's
this
his
guy.
little boy.
This Jerry Jones guy wants to win more than any person in the entire world.
Yeah, but he like built him up. He's like, this is my guy. And Jerry Jones, when you
Yeah, you can't
when
be
you
wrong.
create a guy like
Yeah.
that, he can do whatever he wants. He can walk into the locker room and be like, you need to stop talking to Jason Garrett and just start talking to the team. And he
And
probably
it takes,
what he
it
does.
takes so much pride too, like just to like some guy that
And
you
me-
had so much trust in and so much, and just to like tell, to basically say that, oh yeah, I was wrong. He's
Jerry Jones is trying to was trying to get Goodell fired. He has the biggest ego in
That's
the
the
world.
best.
You think he wants to admit that he got he
got
brought
the
up this?
clapper?
You've made an enemy of me.
Yeah,
No, but this guy
Oh,
wants
yeah.
to win so bad that I'm surprised he's just like.
Yeah,
I don't
but
know.
Jason Garrett won 13 games last year with a rookie
These
quarterback.
guys don't win the Super Bowl.
Huh?
The Cowboys haven't won the Super Bowl since
The 90s.
the 90s, and
Yeah, they haven't won a
They used-
playoff game.
they used to
since
win
the
these things
90s.
all the time.
What do you mean all the time? They won 3.
All right, let's talk about Oklahoma. Bye bye birdie.
Bye, Baker.
Humble yourself.
Yeah.
I love that.
Baker Mayfield.
Humble
Dalton, give
yourself.
me your hottest take on Baker Mayfield. Go.
Bye, Baker.
That was
All
it.
I know is this guy's. They go up, they get the huge lead. I think it was like a 17-point lead, and this
Oh,
guy's
yeah.
running up and down the sideline, like
Yeah.
swinging his arms like this.
He
and
brought in this little sign that said like pretenders or hashtag pretenders or some
He's
shit.
like carrying it on the way down the tunnel,
He's like just like so pumped up.
and he's just like slicing his throat, like he's just gonna kill these guys. And then all of a
He
sudden,
caught a TD pass and he was like,
oh,
bye bye Baker.
that was the best thing. There's no better way for that to go out, coming down to the very end.
And then Darren texted me saying, we're in the middle of a fantasy football draft right now. What?
Just like that.
What? I'm trying to watch Bye Bye Baker. Bye bye.
I want to watch
Bye-bye.
it go bye-bye.
The best part about it is I turned that game off in like the third quarter because I thought it was over. And
that was great.
Double overtime.
Yeah.
Like you're like, oh, what's your pick, Jake?
Okay.
There's like literally not a better way for him to crumble than
No.
overtime. Double overtime,
But here,
you're dead. Bye. Go home.
this is going to be the hot take because I'm not a big Baker fan. But besides the one throw, that obviously it was a pick six, it was a big turning point in the game. But that game wasn't his fault. I don't
He's
think.
good. Like he's
I don't.
good.
I don't
he's
think.
legit.
I don't think it was his fault. Did you see their play calling in the second half? They started running jet sweeps to the short side of the field. They're fucking speed options. They're running all these trick plays. And in the first half, they were murdering Georgia, the number 5 ranked defense in the country, and they were going up and down the field on them. They didn't run tempo in the second half. They literally did nothing that they did in the first half. They tried to get cute and run trick plays. They could have just done, and then they went down, and then boom, they just marched down the field and scored right away. I'm like, okay, they're fine. They just they're
Yeah, but
play
it
calling.
wasn't. They weren't stopping Georgia on the other end either. Georgia came out offensively in the second half and rammed it down their throat. They had zero. They had
No, I
no
think
answer.
Baker is good. I just
They
think
had zero answer
that
for
guy
Georgia's
said,
offense.
He needs to
the
humble
entire game
himself.
virtually.
They had no, which blows my mind. They had no
He got
answer
humbled.
for running the ball, and that's all Georgia does. It's like
Chubb.
SEC football.
Chubbs runs it all day
I had a
long.
half Chubb
was
after the
Mitchell.
first and a full Chubb after the second.
Hot take.
hot take.
The hottest thing ever.
Oh.
Yeah, I think once Baker gets to the NFL and he gets one concussion, he gets hit by
He's
like
done.
Aaron Donald once, like he'll be okay. He'll be
And it'll
just
be-
like he'll
it
know.
will- then it
Welcome
will.
to the league, young bud.
No, it will officially be bye Baker.
Or he becomes really good.
So
You never
here's
know.
here's my thing, and it's going one or two ways for this guy. He's either
Johnny Manziel.
no because
Ding, 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 ding,
no
ding.
because he doesn't party like that. He's not an idiot like him.
What do you
I don't
mean?
know, man.
Do you see the video where he tried to run away from the cops and they tase him and he just falls like a ton of bricks?
I've never seen that. I want to see
Yeah.
that so bad.
Yeah, I
Where's
saw-
that?
I saw. Yeah,
He literally
but
just
like Johnny Manziel, I don't think Baker's as big of a just loser as
I think
Johnny
he's better.
Manziel.
Like he's obviously bigger.
What do you mean? This guy
I think
is.
I think he's either okay. We'll go Johnny Manziel.
He's Jameis
No,
Winston.
you said it's one Johnny Manziel or two. Like he's good.
Russell Wilson.
Oh my god, are you serious?
He's not
How
as
did you make
athletic
that
as
comparison
Russell
at
Wilson.
all?
I've never seen him do a spin move, a Madden spin move like Russell Wilson.
Have you ever seen a Baker Mayfield interview and a Russell Wilson interview?
Yeah, Russell Wilson's definitely like got a way like better head on his shoulders. But I'm saying like strictly,
That's half the game of quarterback.
I know, but I'm saying like strictly
It's the hottest take ever.
athletic.
Jags defense is bad. Like this is what I'm hearing right now.
No, I said it's gonna be one or the other. I think he's either gonna be clearly like not as good as Russell
Baker
Wilson.
Mayfield is better than Tom Brady. and the cast.
Someone was like, saying like
He's
Baker
Jameis Winston.
Baker,
He is a Jameis Winston.
Baker Mayfield.
That's
number one.
giving him way too much credit.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
Jameis is not good.
This
Yes.
guy is going to
were-
be. I think I said it last week, but I'm going to say it again. In 3 years, or I made this bet with Darius. In 3 years, Baker Mayfield. Or that was for Rosen or Darnold. Sorry.
Our bet is
We'll get to that in a minute. But anyways, in 3 years, Baker Mayfield will not be in the NFL. That's my take.
I think he will be.
That's my hot take.
Depends on a lot
If
of
he
shit.
if he gets drafted as a backup quarterback, he'll never play in 3 years. He'll just sit with a clipboard in his hand.
He's out of the NFL in 3 years.
All right, what's your Sam Darnold bet?
I think it depends a lot on what team he gets drafted to.
Yeah. So Dalton.
What quarterback rank is he like in NFL?
Some people are saying he's the
I think
third, fourth.
No.
Some people think he's gonna be taken in the first round, which
No,
I
no,
think
no,
is
no, no.
Oh, I
wild.
thought you meant I said I meant fifth or sixth best quarterback.
That's what I
Yeah,
think.
yeah,
Some
yeah.
people think he'll be the third quarterback taken.
That's possible. I mean, he's a Heisman winner.
Yikes.
Yeah. But Russell Wilson wasn't even that. He's taken like the fourth round.
Yeah.
So mine and Dalton, this is where I think Dalton's wrong again. I'm gonna win that 49ers bet. I'm gonna win this bet.
Bring it.
Have you watched the 49ers with Jimmy
Bring
G?
it.
All right. Anyways, our Sam Darnold and Josh Rosen, Dalton said that neither one of those guys will be a starting quarterback within the first 3 years that they're in the league.
Let's and Josh Rosen?
Let's clarify.
Yeah, I get both.
Let's clarify what the starting quarterback consists of. They have to start at least half the games in the season.
I get what you're saying.
I don't
Okay.
know about that. If you start one game, you started.
No, you
See,
gotta
he
wait.
didn't want that.
No.
I
Because,
even
I
said,
mean, there's a
okay,
chance they're gonna be like, "Oh, let's see what this guy can
But
do."
I-
And
but
then
I
I
do-
consider that
Week
starting
17, your
quarterback,
team
yeah.
clinched it. You could start that game easy.
yeah, but
But
I-
week 16 too.
That's a bad bet.
no, we're
That's why I
not.
didn't take
no,
it.
no, we're doing. They have to play half the season. Like they have to be a legitimate starting quarterback.
Yeah, like Deshaun Watson.
Or like Mitch Trubisky.
Yeah, they have to be a Mitch Trubisky. That would count
Deshaun
as a
Watson.
starting.
Because
Yeah.
what if they get hurt? Like
There's an injury. There's an
injury thing in there.
clause.
exception.
It's a
Yeah,
clause.
injury clause.
So like, let's say they're just like a Deshaun Watson. They play. I
But
don't know
I-
how many games did he play? Like,
He played quite a few,
Like
5,
7 or
maybe?
8.
I
He
think.
would qualify as a starting quarterback.
oh
I
yeah,
think.
for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, but he got hurt.
I
Yeah,
think,
But
I
he's
think
going to be
it's-
their starting quarterback anyway, so that doesn't even matter.
I think it's really hard to say because if Darnold gets drafted to the Browns,
He's
he's
in.
playing.
Yeah, thank you.
From day
That's
one.
my point. Or
They're
it,
not just going to hand it to him.
or if-
The
or if-
Browns, they've
Am I-
gone through
who
what
else?
They've gone through 900 quarterbacks. There's going to be
right.
going to be
What's one
an
more?
open
yeah,
competition.
exactly.
There's
Yeah.
going to be an open competition.
Well, none of their
for that,
quarterbacks can like
easily.
stand up long enough to play more than 6 games. So you probably got a shot.
I don't know.
I'm confident with that Darnold can beat out Kaiser and freaking Hogan.
Dude, I don't know. They kind of like Hogan when he gets
But
so healthy.
I get both guys. So Josh Rosen can be drafted by the Giants. Bye Eli, and he'll
No,
be.
I don't think-
Eli's coming back for more.
Bye-bye.
I'll tell you right now, I don't think they want if they take Rosen, they don't want him playing the first year.
Okay, if I have the first 3 years,
Yeah, then you're probably good.
or one of those guys is going to be drafted by the Jets, and he's going to be starting.
Rosen has a lot of injuries.
McCown. All day.
No,
McCown's
All
good.
right.
McCown is the truth.
Exactly.
He takes
Oh,
everyone to
God.
cover
All
town
right,
every
let's
time.
move on to
I'm just going to win $200 off Dalton off
let's
my
move
49ers bet
on
and that
to
bet.
our favorite segment of Tuesday night.
Bum, bum,
No,
bum.
Dalton eats.
Oh God, he's so
World.
sick already.
There's the globe. There's his mouth, and there's
Let's just let's
No,
review
no.
what this segment is. No, I'll have to eat
Let's
it after. I'm so
review.
sad about that. I wanted it before. Dalton Eats World is our favorite
Oh,
segment.
we're dropping frames right now because our internet is dying for some reason, and we're completely done.
Oh no.
Okay, what?
Do we have any audio?
All right, coming back. We're live.
Okay,
back.
Dalton Eats World is our favorite
Okay,
segment.
Dalton eats well.
Every Tuesday, Dalton has to eat something that's
I'm
regular
out
food.
on that.
Regular food.
Does it have lettuce and tomatoes and
lettuce.
everything?
So,
No, because that was.
for all of you that know, In-N-Out is one of the best fast food burgers.
Yes.
Dalton gets his burgers
Yes.
with ketchup and cheese only. From everywhere he goes, In-N-Out, Slater's 50/50,
I've
Carl's
never
Jr.
been to Slater's 50/50.
Carl
And
Jr. You get ketchup
no,
only.
no, I get the Western.
Do you
I get the
barbecue
Western.
sauce?
I get it how it
Barbecue
comes.
Do you like barbecue sauce?
Yeah.
So he has never had an In-N-Out burger with spread. They're like what they're known for. So I got him a double, and I even was nice and got grilled onions instead of regular onions.
Okay.
But then
The
there's
onions aren't even the thing.
there's
You got the tomatoes. You got the whole nine.
spread, lettuce, and tomatoes.
I'm out on that.
Spread, lettuce, tomatoes.
That sounds so good. Can I actually eat that? Like, I want
This
that.
is gonna be.
Get
I'm
him a
so.
plate or
I don't even
something.
want this. You said that all that we were testing was the spread.
Oh, I changed my
You have to get the whole.
Just one
shebang,
big bite.
right?
Just one big bite, Dalton boy.
He's gonna change your life.
I
So
hate
maybe take out the
tomatoes.
tomato.
I hate
I'll
tomatoes.
allow the tomato to be taken out.
Taking out the tomato.
I hate tomatoes.
I get extra tomatoes. Perfect. Throw that in mind.
Why would you even put a tomato on there?
I will allow the tomato to be taken out.
All right, I'll take
So,
out the tomato.
all right, you
Do you
guys
not like
just chill.
tomatoes?
Just
I like
relax.
tomatoes,
Just
yeah.
relax.
So you felt bad for me?
So here's what we've been through. We've had Dalton have stuffing with gravy,
Yes.
2 black beans,
Yes.
a bean and cheese burrito,
Dude. Yes.
guava,
Bagel with cream cheese.
bagel with cream cheese, Kahlua pork.
Oh, yeah.
With cabbage. Clarify.
It comes with cabbage.
And it was like one little bite.
And Dalton has almost thrown up every single episode somehow. These
Wow.
are regular things that
There
people
was
eat.
2 we almost had him on, I think. I think we almost had him on the pork. And the bagel
Yeah.
with cream cheese, he was like doing good
I thought he
until,
liked it. I thought he
until
liked
the
it.
end.
No.
Then the cream cheese got him.
I would like to know. There's no way that everyone.
Dalton eats well.
There's no way that everyone is a standard spread. All this shit
I've
on your burger.
never-
There's
no way.
one other person I know that will get it Dalton style.
Come
But he
on.
gets lettuce, tomato, no cheese,
He doesn't like cheese.
ketchup,
So he does more than I do.
and pickles.
Oh, then
That's
a
Kurt.
lot better than
Yeah.
I do.
That's way better than this guy does.
Yeah.
Meat and cheese only.
Wait, why doesn't he
Ketchup
do
too.
spread, but he gets pickles?
Kurt doesn't eat spread on anything. He doesn't eat sauce on his salad.
All right.
He's not a sauce
Dalton,
guy.
take one bite.
He's a.
Freak out like you always do. And then
Herbivore?
move on.
I'm really like, I think you're gonna like this.
I don't like lettuce. I don't like
Just
anything about
eat
this.
it, dude.
You don't like lettuce. It doesn't taste like anything.
Lettuce is literally just water.
Get a good bite.
A good bite.
He's gonna try
A
to
big
avoid
boy bite.
lettuce. He always does this shit. Like in the bean and cheese burrito, he literally just add a bite of cheese and tortilla.
No, that's not good. You
I
need to
can
go for
see the
spread.
pickles and everything.
I'm gonna eat this
Don't
whole thing
look
right
at it.
after. I'm so hungry. Oh, ooh, that was a big boy bite. Wow. He likes it. I can see it in his face. He really likes
No, he
it.
likes it.
He's enjoying it. That says I
You
like
can't
your
even
face.
taste
No,
it.
he likes it actually. Look at him.
Lettuce we gotta go.
You would like it without the lettuce?
No, I can take this little.
All right.
This is so good.
He just
I
had
actually taste a hint of mustard too.
This
Yes.
is what
What's
happens.
that about?
This is what happens every Dalton Eats World.
he had his first In-N-Out burger with spread on it.
Dalton
and
will take one bite and then Darius just starts eating the
I'll
rest.
never eat
'cause
that
it's-
again.
It's good.
What was your opinion?
There's
on
no
it?
mustard.
It tastes like it. I'll never eat that
If you're
again.
gonna give that a 1 out of 10, what would you give it?
It's the least worst one I've had.
Oh, really?
Wow. Whoa.
Really?
Least worst
We're
one.
getting to somewhere that we're getting to a manageable spot place with you.
I think you could do it without the lettuce.
No tomato. If you would have left the tomato in there, I would have for sure not. I would have gotten really bad quickly.
All right, we saved you. All right, and that was
Get that out of my face.
Dalton Eats World. What would you rank that? As like a 6 out of 10?
The next, I would consider. No, I wouldn't even consider it.
People come to California just to eat that thing right there.
Yeah.
Dalton is just like, wouldn't even
It's 5
try
out
it.
of 10.
I was
He
talking
wouldn't
to
even
this-
try
I
it.
was talking to this guy from work. He had a client coming from out of town, and in the first thing he said, he goes,
Where's In-N-Out?
he's like, I'm gonna land. I'm gonna get my rental car. I'm gonna get an In-N-Out burger, and I'm gonna drive to the office, and then I'm gonna go there, have my hour meeting. I'm gonna get In-N-Out on the way back to the airport, and I'm gonna go home.
People love it now.
I was like, what?
But you just like a regular, like, you just like meat, ketchup, and cheese. So
Yeah.
like,
That's like I feel like it's a normal thing.
All right. Back to some sports. We'll come back next Tuesday.
we gotta like take a
Pacific
poll.
Standard Time. Hit us up on Twitter. Hit us up on Instagram. We need to know what we're feeding this guy next week. This week he had an In-N-Out double, and it was a no.
So one of our guests, Slick Nick, has like a theory about Dalton. He goes, "This guy loves all the stuff you guys are bringing him. He just loves
He's
getting
trolling.
free food every Tuesday. Like, and he just goes, Nick was like, I would love every single thing you guys got on Tuesday for me. Like, I love all that
I
stuff.
should tell you guys I don't like In-N-Out burgers, and then you guys just give me them. Jake eats one.
No, but see, I would buy that if he ate the whole thing. He literally takes one bite and says, I don't like it.
That is true. Like some of the stuff he starts sweating.
One bite, everyone
He
knows the
starts
rules.
sweating before. Like that's what I'm like.
I still think we need to go the
Raw oyster, just one
No,
time
no,
for
no.
Cody.
No, I think we need to do the blindfold thing. Like, I think part of the deal is he psychs himself out.
Yeah,
Or he needs
that's
to
like
be-
the true just taste test, Dalton. Like you cover your nose.
No, because
cover
I
your
don't
eyes.
try. The sad part is I don't trust you guys enough to like. You're gonna do
Dalton,
some
look at the
bullshit.
shit we've gotten you. We haven't gotten you anything
Because
crazy.
you can't fool me. I get to see it, so you can't fool me. If you blindfold me, they'd have no clue
What
what
are
it
we
is.
gonna give you?
I don't know. You're a jerk.
No, I would.
Jake. All right.
Go trees.
Here's what I got.
Love you, mom.
Love you, mommy.
She on there?
Yeah,
was.
She said go trees.
HB Hides, shout out.
I wonder if she heard your New Year's resolution. I wonder if she's like, yes, I can't wait.
Let's talk about. We're still. This is like, I mean, we talk about NFL a lot because I mean, it's like now we're getting to playoffs.
So this whole podcast is dead in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
No, what do you mean? Vegas nights and the over.
Every time, every day.
Let's
That's
talk about
pretty
Eric
much right.
Weddle. What he said on Saturday, right? That he needed to make the Pro Bowl, and the Ravens needed to make the playoffs for $1 million incentive bonus.
Yes.
So we were like, yeah, we're gonna bet all over the Ravens. Eric Weddle's gonna get 2 interceptions to the house.
He actually almost did.
Try his heart out.
I told
And-
you on my Friday Night Lights, I took Cincinnati. Let's just be clear.
Yeah.
We all know what happened. Cincinnati won on the last play of the game. The Ravens didn't make it. The Bills made it. The Bills Mafia, man.
They actually probably phoned in to Cincy and
They
said, hey,
said-
Marvin Lewis needs to stay.
They sent wings to these guys.
Well, Andy Dalton started a GoFundMe for needy children or something like that. And he's like, "Oh, all right, Bills Mafia, I helped you out, so help me out."
Yeah, and they all
Yeah,
donated.
killing it.
10 grand or something.
Yeah, they donated a lot of money to
The
that.
last time I looked, it was over 13 grand.
Yeah. So good job, Andy.
Andy Dalton. Did you
Yes.
write him a thank you letter yet?
I don't like
I
it.
don't. I still won't do
Dennis,
that.
what do you
I
think about-
appreciate it a lot, but I don't like him.
What do you
so
think about
no.
this Eric Weddle situation? How sad is he that he lost out on $1 million?
I mean, he's sad, but the dude has made a lot of money in his career.
He tried to sugarcoat it like, I didn't lose $1 million. I never had it in the beginning.
Yeah.
What I'm more mad about is not getting a chance to win the Super Bowl. What he's
Maybe.
really saying is, you're right. I lost it and I wanted it.
I don't know. He probably doesn't care that much.
No, but
What
there's
do
a
you mean, an
different...
extra $1 million?
It's not $1 million. Dude.
Everyone wants
This guy's
that.
got
$1 million.
This guy's got to pay
No,
tax
you know
on that.
who-
Okay,
It's the whole
$500K.
thing.
You know what I'd
That's
be
at
more...
least a new car for him.
You know what I'd be more mad about are guys like in Major League Baseball, like that. Oh, if you pitch,
The internet is dead.
if you
I don't know,
pitch,
we're having Time Warner issues today.
like 5, or if you pitch like 40 relief appearances, then you get an extra $500K, and they'll
they'll
sit him
stop
the
you
last
on
month.
purpose.
The
of
Bud
the
Norris.
season.
The
Yeah.
Bud Norris special.
They
He was
moved him.
starting games at the end of the season.
Yeah,
Because they're like, we're not paying you.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
No more relief
No more
appearances.
relief
You're
appearances.
done.
It's
Yeah.
started.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah. Bud Norris needed one more relief appearance, and he made like 3 starts at the end of the season because they just were not going to let him relief.
And they needed a starting pitcher, and all they would do is they would literally every 4th game they'd pitch him like start him 2 innings.
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay.
Like a relief appearance, but it was started.
Now that I would be mad about.
That
Or
I
sad.
would just be like, all right,
I would normally-
that's Tommy
petty.
John, guys. Sorry, I'm out for the whole next year.
I would normally
After I made the roster.
I would normally feel bad about that, but it's Bud Norris, so I didn't care one bit.
HB Hides has got something to say to you guys. Because
Trees came from Daddy-O. Go Eaters. Oh yeah,
What is it?
Mom's
What does that mean?
she's a UCI alum.
Me too.
She's
Hey, it is.
Yeah, the
Wow.
Psyche Man.
Hey, you guys,
Zot,
you
zot,
big
zot.
Anteater fan?
I don't know. Not really.
No, you're a slug. Bananas.
Yeah, I'm
He's
both.
got it all, dude.
I got it all. What do you need?
You got it all. Whatever you need, you got it.
All right, one more guy I want to talk about is Ryan Shazier.
Yeah.
Like, I thought, like, I knew obviously that he died, like he was like messed up, but like he went to the game on Sunday and he's still in a wheelchair. He may never walk again. Did you guys know it was that?
I was
serious?
gonna ask what's
Yeah.
up.
Wait, is that real?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you guys think? He was
I
fine?
didn't. I thought he was like gonna get the surgery and
What
be
do you
like,
mean
like Devontae Adams had a bruised spine and he was fine. But it's
It's a-
different. He had like emergency surgery, like to like redo something crazy.
I think it was spine stabilization surgery. or something.
Yeah. So I didn't think. I thought he was gonna be fine. Like maybe in like maybe take a year off or something, or like maybe
I don't
take
know,
a
man.
couple months.
Spinal contusion just does not sound good. Anything related to the spine or back.
But this
just
guy
scares
now
me.
it's like even more sad because like I guess they knew everyone knew that, but I guess I didn't know. Or, like,
Well, the thing is he showed up like in the skybox like a week later.
I thought
or
he was, like,
something. So I was
walking
like, oh
around in
man,
there.
no,
so
that
he's
was just
fine.
this Sunday.
That was this Sunday.
Yeah.
He was in the skybox last week or 2 weeks
No.
ago.
I think he came in the locker room one time, but he was still in a wheelchair.
Oh well, either way, it was like a couple days, not a couple days, but like a week,
Yeah.
week and a half or something. And
Here's
I
my
was like,
question.
what's that? This guy, what's he doing? Like, I mean, I didn't know it was.
But he's in a
What's close
wheelchair.
support
He
is
can't.
fine.
He can't do anything.
Here's my question.
Well, I
How come?
understand
How
that,
come
but
like
still.
there's all this like media on Ryan Shazier, but like, what about all the other guys? Like we see
Yeah.
guys die every single week.
How
on
about
Sunday.
Zach Miller? He literally was almost going to have to get his leg amputated because
Yeah.
it was so bad. And now he's like, did you see the video? He was just walking the other day.
No way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where's
yeah,
the support for
barely.
this guy?
Exactly.
Barely walking.
Yeah,
He's
he's no
like-
crutch, like just like
Yeah.
Like after,
but he's
every game.
walking.
And I literally thought they're like,
Because Shazier's getting all this attention because he might not ever walk again. If Zach Miller got his leg
How-
amputated,
my question
then
is-
they would be like, all right, yeah, well, this is
Like,
fucking
how
cool.
is Devontae Adams like? How did he play the next week? Like
I don't know.
he was dead.
The whole Zach Miller
Like,
thing
what?
that blew my mind is so this guy can barely like move his legs still, and he can like barely walk. And they bring him out at halftime on snowing in Chicago, like ice on the ground. I'm like, this is the worst idea ever.
Oh yeah, he just slipped again.
Yeah, and he just dies.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know how Devontae Adams is, but
Who
Shazier,
was
that's
this
the
last
sad
game?
thing.
Someone got just crushed.
No, what's that guy's name? His name's Eric
I texted you about it.
something. He got paralyzed and he's like a fighting.
oh, from Rutgers.
Yeah. He's reaching out to Shazier and like,
Oh, is
he?
yeah, like I know what you've been through. Like if you
Yeah.
need my help and shit.
Yep.
That guy got a lot of like media
Yeah.
and stuff like that because
Yeah, he's legit in a wheelchair.
he can't move.
he's like quadriplegic.
Yeah.
That's so sad.
I think Ryan Shazier can like wave at people.
Yeah.
That's good.
That's just so.
All right. You want to talk about Rich Rodriguez? Let's
Fired.
Bye.
Bye
Bye, Rich.
Bye
He made
bye.
it 6 years.
What, do you know why?
Bye bye Dick.
You know
Bye,
why?
Rich Rod. Tell us everything about Rich Rod. He can't stick around.
Well, he blew it. As soon as he left West Virginia, he blew it.
There's the homer in him.
He blew it.
Well, yeah, he left him for Michigan. Michigan he fired him after 2 days or 2 years, and then went to Arizona. But I heard he got fired amid a sexual harassment case, not because they were doing bad.
He's starting to hit the sports world
Here we
now.
go.
Oh, no, hit the sports. What was that? Marshall Falk and shit. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's Harvey Weinstein.
Warren
just everybody-
Warren Sapp.
He's dead now too.
Yeah, all these
Wait,
guys.
what did Warren Sapp do though?
No, but Warren Sapp.
Let's hear about Warren
All these guys
Sapp.
are just like slapping asses and like.
Warren Sapp sent vibrators or
Yeah, I think I
dildos
saw-
or something like
yeah,
little
for
lipstick
Christmas
things
and shit.
as like a Christmas gift because he
Yeah.
thought it was cute. That's what he said.
But he sent it to everyone. He was an equal opportunity, wasn't he? Like he sent it to
So
everyone.
the guys on the thing too, like Rich Eisen was like, I don't want this vibrator. Fuck.
Yeah,
He's like butt
I mean, he
plug.
did want it. So what happened with Rich Rodriguez? That's it. He-
fired. But
he
yeah,
messed
it was
up?
because of the sexual harassment.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Not because he's doing bad, but maybe that's. I mean, he was, and they're like, "Hey, we found it." Because here's the thing: is if they fired him for that, that's called he's being fired for cause, so they don't have to pay him.
True. That is true.
If they
The
fire,
whole thing is like even so. That's why I mean, yeah, I'm sure like a million girls got sexually harassed and shit like that. But now these teams and these organizations are using it to their advantage.
Now you can just say whatever you want.
Yeah, okay, we don't want to pay him for firing him, so now we have cause. And now, okay, you're a sexual.
well, no, I think they'll still fire guys. regardless for that.
No, I know. I'm saying, but now they're just finding like there's like it's an easy way out.
Well, I think in the college situation, it's more serious because of like Baylor football. They were
Baylor football is really bad. Yeah.
They hide like guys apparently like sexually harass girls. The coach knew about it and they hit it. And so
like multiple times, multiple years,
and everybody gets fired.
These
Like
colleges are wild. That's
yeah.
that's just college, you know.
Yeah,
Colleges are freaking wild.
yeah,
But that's not good.
no,
That isn't
Especially
good.
you're hiding the shit. Maybe all Duke lacrosse guys are like doing some fucking.
That's when it
wild
all
shit.
started, but that was like I feel like that was just like a little
but
thing, and then
they
that
said-
went away, and then all of a sudden,
yeah. That went away because they said she lied. Like they got acquitted.
that was a whole thing.
I watched a 30 for 30 on that one. I think
yeah.
that was a wild one.
Yeah.
All right, let's move away from NFL football in general. We'll round it out. I mean, we don't have much more to talk about, but I do want to talk about Isaiah Thomas, the return
Ooh,
tonight. Did you know he returned tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do you look? I knew he was coming
He had
back.
17 points in 19 minutes.
That's pretty good.
That seems like it'd be good. Yeah.
That's pretty good. I think Nick was like loving him because he's got his on his fantasy team.
What's gonna happen
Did they
tomorrow?
crush? Did they just absolutely crush whoever they played?
They beat the Blazers by 13 or something.
This was like
Oh, that's bad.
I was like, this is going back to what I was saying though. Is that Isaiah Thomas needs his shots though too.
I was gonna say, does him coming back?
That's what I'm saying.
Kind of
That's why I was
better.
like, why would they trade Kyrie for Isaiah? And you're like, oh well, Isaiah Thomas is just gonna be like a full on facilitator.
No,
whoever
no.
said that, no.
No, LeBron's gonna have the ball in his hands, but that's just another player that LeBron can pass to
I think
for open
Isaiah
shots.
is actually a better spot up shooter than Kyrie though.
Yes.
Like he actually fits the mold of playing with LeBron better. That makes sense than
Possibly,
Kyrie.
yeah.
Because
But now it's
He draws a lot
all
of fouls and stuff too. Like,
not only that, but even in Boston, like they used him off of screens a lot. So he would
Yeah.
to a lot of
dribble.
1-on-1.
He would,
come
but
off
they,
the screen,
but they would get him
Yeah.
open a lot. Brad
Uh-huh.
Stevens was really
That's true.
good about using him off screens,
Yeah.
getting him a little bit of space.
But that just that just puts the onus that much more on LeBron. Like LeBron is going to have the ball in his hands at the end of the game. Last couple of years, Kyrie was taking over at the end of games sometimes, and the ball was in his hands.
Kyrie was a killer.
yeah.
Kyrie's good.
So it's going to be a completely different dynamic. Like LeBron's going to be the last 5 minutes of the game, or most of the game, anyways. He's going to play point guard.
I think
Well-
LeBron's just gonna feel it out. Like if
Isaiah Thomas is
if
hot,
Isaiah's hot, he's gonna give him the ball.
Yeah, no, exactly.
If
But,
anything,
but he's
could
still
you
going to be
imagine
facilitating.
this: a pick and roll with LeBron and Isaiah.
Oh, unreal.
LeBron setting the screen and then just diving or popping. Like how do you defend that? You don't.
So what's their crunch time lineup?
Depends who they're playing.
LeBron,
Yeah.
Isaiah.
They just
Yeah.
run LeBron and Isaiah out there 2-on-5.
Yeah. There you go.
then they play no defense.
And they just go offense. Four buckets.
JR.
Depends. Like if they're playing small ball, they probably go JR, Jay Crowder, Tristan Thompson, LeBron, and Isaiah.
You think Tristan's
No,
in there?
Kevin
Nah,
Love.
right?
No, Tristan.
Depends. I think it depends.
So let's go.
I'll tell you
Okay.
what, Tristan Thompson is
So NBA let's just-
Garbage.
hypothetical.
You're saying no matter what, then they have literally no rim
No,
protection at all.
Hypothetically, NBA Finals, Warriors go small with their lineup where it's
KD,
KD at the
Iggy,
4,
Dre at the
Draymond
5.
at the 5, Iggy, Clay, Curry,
That's
Steph. To match up, they're going Isaiah, JR,
Jay Crowder,
Jay Crowder, LeBron,
LeBron.
and in that
Tristan
situation,
Thompson.
do you
Probably
think they
Kevin
would?
Love.
I think they'd go Kevin Love.
against them probably because they need someone that is a little bit quicker than Tristan Thompson. Kevin Love's a little bit quicker than he is.
Think so? I don't know.
So who's guarding who on that?
LeBron is guarding KD.
Okay.
They don't want that.
Jay Crowder's guarding Draymond.
They don't want that.
Yeah, then who is Tristan Thompson or Kevin Love guarding?
I was just, Kevin
Draymond.
Love's gonna.
He said Jay
Who-
Crowder's
why
guarding.
would Jay Crowder not guard Draymond Green?
LeBron's gonna have to play the 5.
No, because Jay Crowder is going to guard Iggy or no, he'd probably guard Klay Thompson.
That's rough.
Yeah.
No, he'd guard Klay Thompson. JR is going to guard Iguodala, and Isaiah would guard Curry.
Hold on, we're missing someone. The Cavs have someone else.
No, LeBron should. LeBron
Corver?
should. No, LeBron
Defensive
should.
specialist, Shub.
LeBron
Yeah,
will.
Corver might be in instead of
Corver would have to
JR
play
Smith.
4.
Or
No,
if
no.
LeBron
would play 5.
LeBron can guard Klay Thompson. Jay
No.
Crowder guards Draymond. Why
LeBron
would-
has to guard KD.
False.
Who's going to guard him?
Doesn't matter. Jay Crowder probably.
LeBron guarded them all last finals.
Yeah, but I don't think they want that. I think they want to conserve LeBron's energy.
I do, but when LeBron goes, I'm guarding KD, you go, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, then you
There
just
you
hope.
go.
We just have to wait and see what happens.
You just see who dies first.
Yeah. LeBron's
Bye-bye,
older.
Baker.
And then who knows what happens.
Bye-bye, Bronny.
I don't know. I still think there's a mismatch in there with Klay Thompson.
Yeah.
Well, no matter what, when you have Isaiah Thomas, you're dead.
I don't
on
think
defense.
Iguodala is like kind of like a just a guy.
I think
out
that's
there.
the least guy
Just
you're
put
worried
your-
about.
put
But
your
he
fucking
will
shitty
post
out.
you up.
That's that. JR would guard him.
If Isaiah
JR
is
has
on,
good defense apparently. I feel like.
JR could guard Clay, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
for
what I was
sure.
thinking that.
for sure.
Or you get Shump out there.
He just gives up a little length.
Yeah.
You just get DeAndre Liggins.
It
Just
might
kidding, he's not
it
coming on the
might
team
not
anymore.
even matter
Sign K
because
Felder again and get him out
the
there.
Warriors might not make the finals.
Hot take.
That a hot
Yep.
take?
Here we
Possibly.
go. No,
Who's
the hot
making it
take
then?
of the week is
I think Houston's gonna give them a run for their money.
Houston
Are you the
almost
biggest
lost to
James
the
Harden
Lakers.
fan?
I can't stand this guy.
No, I like James Harden, but I don't.
Where's
I
our
just-
buddy Chris Fish? Shout out to Chris Fish.
But it's just no. It's
Hitting up the
Warriors
Instagram.
will not make the finals.
no.
hot
It's
take,
just.
hot take.
But it's just going to be just like every D'Antoni team. The Suns, they used to go to the Western Conference Finals all the time.
Yeah.
And lose.
Then what? Yeah.
They would lose, but I just think they're going to push it. Like I think they're going to give them a series.
I think they might not even make it out of the first round somehow.
Just choke.
Yeah,
who
Chris Paul's just cursed.
Chris Paul's like I know he's like a choker. Kind of he's gonna get injured or something in the first.
He's
game.
never made it past the first round.
And James Harden is like
that blows my mind. Yeah, but he was on the Clippers, and there's some bad.
He was on the Hornets too with David West.
and they were bad.
Don't ever talk bad about David West.
all right. What else you guys
He's on the
got?
Warriors.
I know.
He's
It's
on
like the only guy I
Warriors.
like.
We found a player Dalton
What
that
else
I like.
you guys got? David West can jump. I can jump higher than David West.
Probably.
That's
Dude,
not.
no,
a
did you see him dunk? It was like a week ago. He absolutely threw one down on someone. I was like, he can still dunk.
Did you guys see Alex Caruso from the
Yeah,
Lakers?
that was like.
Dunk,
I can't stand this
dunk?
guy.
You look like him. You
Yeah, you
could
do.
be
I
him.
can't stand this
Oh
You
my
could
God.
be him.
Yeah.
Yasmani Grandal and Alex Caruso had a baby.
Dalton, you should love Caruso.
Yeah.
He's like bald like you. Like he's like your
He
doppelganger.
dunks, dude.
He dunks on PJ Tucker.
Dalton
I
is
like
the
PJ
opposite of
Tucker.
that. Dalton,
Oh my God.
Dalton rolls it, breaks his ankle shooting a layup.
And Jake Burke's got to come back in.
I hate PJ Tucker. Are you serious? No one likes PJ Tucker.
I love him. He wears cool shoes.
Well, that was one of my favorite basketball moments when Dalton. We were playing that adult men's league. Dalton literally steps on a guy's foot off a layup, goes
was a
and
free
literally-
throw.
Oh, free throw. Yeah. He was boxing out a free throw. Steps on a guy's
I'll never
foot, rolls an ankle. Literally, Jake Burke had just subbed out. Like Dalton just subbed out from. Dalton hobbles off the court and goes, "Jake, get back in there. I just broke my foot." And I was like sitting there going, "What the? No way! You just like rolled your ankle." Fucking
It was the ultimate Jake Burke. Like the two hands like
yeah, I
slapped
was
on the
like,
seat.
"Fuck!" And like you had to go back in there, and he did break his foot. It's pretty wild.
It was pretty insane. Actually.
Same game. You like told a 40-year-old black guy like, "Let's take this out in the parking lot."
Jake Burke's the best rebounder in the whole league.
I'm just to scream at these referees. I
know.
Like,
Come
over,
on!
over the back.
So here's some background story of this whole story that we're telling. We played in an adult league where some D leaguers played in. The youngest Holiday brother was in it.
Yeah,
A lot of ex Division I players, and like
we are none of that.
and like us three right
We are
here.
DadBods.
Like we played JV basketball. Dalton didn't even play basketball. Darius, like he made varsity basketball. I don't know how much he played.
Lots.
And we had basically two guys that
I was the star player for West
That were
Virginia
good.
women's basketball.
were really good. One guy was like on Sports Center. One time he played at Sac State.
Oh yeah, Dylan was on Sports.
He hit like a 75-foot buzzer
Yeah.
beater.
Okay.
And then the other guy was like big, I don't know.
Big West, sixth man of the year.
Big West Six Man of the Year
Big West
twice.
Six Man
So
of the
these
Year.
two guys would literally score 60 points
Just
a game
hand on the
together.
ball.
Buckets.
30 each. And we would just pass them the ball. Every time, like our offense was like, I would catch it and I would just throw it to one of them.
And I'll just run in the corner.
Yeah. And then we would just all rebound and pass them the ball some more.
You know, how most guys like are like, "Oh, I like to play offense. I'm going to take a play off on defense." We were the opposite.
Our
we were
offense was
we're like, we
4-on-1.
get to take a play off on offense.
You guys-
Give them the ball and just.
You guys were the Houston Rockets. You guys just try to throttle teams with the points. The defense was
You mean-
limited, but you guys just
Shots
try
on
to
threes?
throttle
No,
teams.
only, yeah, our team only shot threes. That was it.
But then after,
Every time we try to drive something, we just get fucking blocked.
But let me just tell you this.
That's true.
These
won the
guys
league.
fouled, like I said.
These guys
Yeah.
literally, like
hack it.
ball is life for the guys we played against, and we just wanted to exercise a little bit.
yeah. But the best thing ever is when we finally won that league like 2 years later, and it's the same thing. But we had Kyle.
We had more
Dylan,
guys.
We had more guys. We had Corey, like
Yeah.
good guys. That season we lost one game, and we were scoring like 100.
How mad
10
were those
points.
guys that they were losing?
They hated it. Because
That's
we were
the
just a
best
bunch
part.
of and like just a bunch of like high school players that like played fundamental and just shot the lights out, and they would just like
Two guys shot the lights out.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. There's 2 guys that did everything.
Yeah,
Everyone else was a role player.
I just set every screen humanly possible.
That was our story time. That was concluded. That was a good job, Dan.
Yeah, thanks.
But my career didn't last very long in that league.
I think Dalton played 2 games, and he literally
you were on the
like
injured reserve, and I got cut from the team.
We did. We did. Like had a little bit of an appearance.
Whatever. We're like I was like the fucking Mark Madsen of the team. You know? Like,
Practice squad. Or
got-
I
something?
don't think Dalton's Mike
I got a
Madsen.
ring.
I got it right. Adam Morrison.
Oh
We got
man.
any other good stories about Dalton getting hurt off regular things?
I think we should end it around.
How about did you break it again or just sprain your ankle playing horse? Literally just stepped off.
Oh no, I had fractured my ankle again.
Yeah, fractured his ankle.
That was when I was going up the hill on the grass hill to get the ball.
and just stepped on like a
It
tree
was like soft, like water.
and just
I think I had rainbows on or something.
yeah,
yeah.
the rainbow's
Yeah,
straight.
yeah.
yeah, literally just dead.
All right.
I like had ankles like
I
Steph
got a
Curry.
headache. I'm sick. We made it through another cast on the injured reserve, like Michael Jordan. Like I said.
Is this your last cast before the ship? Oh no, you got
we'll
Friday.
be back on Friday, and then I won't be here for probably 2 or 3 casts.
Whoa.
So we're gonna teach these guys how to do it. Hopefully, I just need like 1 cast out of you guys. Like I know you guys are gonna be really lazy. You probably won't do it.
I could do it right
I
now.
need you to do 1 cast.
I'll do Tuesday.
We'll do Tuesday.
I can do it. Should I just set it up Friday and just sit here by myself? And
Yeah,
this
just
little,
ramble.
this little bucket on my head.
Ramble about whatever you want, dude.
Just sit here.
I can do. I'll try to switch on my Friday, and we just have to do it at like 8:30. I could get off.
I
at
might
8.
be able to just do it on Friday. We'll see.
Okay.
We'll see
Well,
what happens.
I'll be
Come
here.
back on Friday. We're definitely doing this Friday at 8 p.m. I'm gonna be here. Dalton's gonna be here. I don't know if Dan's gonna be here.
I'm like a
Slick-
Tuesday guy.
Slick Nick will be here.
Special guest.
Slick Nick might just be on the Friday
He's
lines.
crushing us. He's 2-0 since he's been here.
Yeah, he is.
Don't tell him.
He's probably
He
listening.
knows. Trust
Slick
me.
Nick.
That's right, every day.
He was hovering. The hover man.
He was waiting for Darius to come because he wanted to get on. He's
Uh-oh,
like,
Dad.
Is Darius here?
Uh-oh, Dad.
All right, so we'll see you guys on Friday, 8 p.m. Follow the stream. If you're new here, follow the stream. It's the heart up on the top right, I believe.
Click
The
everything.
follow is above you, I think.
All you'd have to do is literally
It's right there.
Just
take your
click the heart.
cursor and
Kevin
just
Dory.
click.
Kev
Kev-
Dory,
Kev
HB
Dory.
hides. Click in the heart
Yeah.
Boom. Just think.
because we love you.
Bing, 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 boom.
Bing, 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 boom, boom, boom,
Hey.
boom, boom.
Deke, we love you. Now, pass this on to Frat Bro. Like,
I think-
share.
I think
us
he's
live
it.
in
Get all of the Cal
Frat, bro,
Berkeley guys here.
frat boy is sitting right out there.
Oh, I just saw him over there. Let's end this thing. Let's do our thing, Dalton.
Let's
Then I can eat my In-N-Out burger with
Let's
spread.
get out of here.
Let's get the F out.
Ric Flair
Peace out.
style?
We all
or
love
what?
you. Happy New Year's.
Or woo.
Oh, Happy New
Ric Flair style.
Years.
Yeah, we're gonna go Ric
We're
Flair
going back
style.
to the original.
Yeah, here we
That's
go.
all we do. Thank you, friends, family. Peace. You ready, boys? 2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!